apologize about that. Uh, my other son came here and he was looking for his plug and accidentally took me off, but nothing is accident. Of course, my message is not supposed to get out, but I just deleted the first video. But for those of you who've seen it, you've seen it. But I'm still gonna finish the video. So I just turn it back on. Oh, I hate when this needs to be clean right here. You know, when it's all like, I'll do that in a minute. I need to, well, actually I can do it like this. One moment, guys. See, when I say that this is a spiritual warfare, I was just sitting here trying to relate a message. And you see what just happened? My oldest son, he came here and without even asking and just fiddling with the computer, unplugged my life. Not even knowing that that is what I'm speaking of when I speak of negative energy. You know, sometimes a person doesn't even know that they have this negativity in them. You know, that is what, you know, some people, when you hear the tarot card readers talking about comics, you know, sometimes, how can I explain this? Like, sometimes you come in this realm, you know, the people that are considered your family can even be comics. Most of the time they're comics. You understand? Okay, let me go back here. Like, for example, like I know the people that I was brought here to, the people that are my family in this life, in this period, this cycle, on this realm, they were actually my enemies in a past life. So they would be considered as comics. You understand? That is why they're not here. You just basically, so basically I was just completing a cycle from a past life with these comics that are considered as family members and friends, and they're here to detour you from your purpose. You understand? So now, let me get back to my message, what I was talking about. Okay. I know it's afternoon. Mostly everyone is at work, which I will be going out there to do some work. Okay, let's talk about your hell, to understand when people speak of hell. Okay, this realm that we are on is our own personal hell. Okay, so it depends. God gave each of us, each individual spirit, free will. You understand? You have free will. That means you can choose sides. You can choose the negative, or you can choose the positive. You can choose the devil, or you can choose God. You understand? So, and like the devil said, like I was talking about how the devil was envious and jealous and he wanted God's throne. So God gave him the opportunity. He's given him the opportunity. You understand? Because he said that he's going to have as many souls as the grain of sand, as the seeds of the grain of dirt that is on the ground. He's going to have as many souls in his army as that, to go against God for the great spiritual warfare, for the great spiritual conflict that is coming. You understand? So right now is the preparation of the armies. Okay, right now is the preparation of the armies. So, the devil is recruiting. His minions are on this realm, and they are recruiting. You know, they're getting there, he's getting his army ready. You understand? And there are also earth angels, and we as well, not just earth angels, but we as other spirits that are not in his army. There's other spirits on this realm that you have a purpose to complete, okay? And you have to choose sides, which side you're gonna be on. So right now is a great spiritual awakening. They're calling it awakening, to open your eyes to see what is going on this realm, to choose which side you are on. And for people that talk about reincarnation, yes, people, I'm sorry for calling, I apologize for calling you people. Yes, spirits, souls. Reincarnation is definitely real. That is what's called this matrix, this cycle. You understand? This cycle that we're living. Okay, you can choose to be out of the matrix, or you can choose to stay in the matrix. And the way you come up out of this matrix is to become consciously aware. Consciously aware. You have to go within to be consciously aware, where you become, where you get to conversate, you get to know things. You know, you get to connect with the source, to know what your purpose is here for you to do. What is the purpose of you being here? Because each lifetime, there is a purpose for you. You understand? There is a purpose, because the matrix is a cycle. It's a cycle. You can choose to be out of it by becoming consciously aware and awake to what is going on around you, and you do your purpose so that we as souls, we can contribute to this new world that we're trying to create with unity and with love for one another. You understand? But if you're not becoming consciously aware, you choose to stay in the matrix. You choose to repeat this cycle. That is what reincarnation is. You're choosing that when the vessel that you have been inhabiting, when the vessel dies, okay, you're choosing to enter back into that spirit realm, to come back to the matrix, to repeat this cycle until you become consciously aware of the surroundings and what is going on in your purpose. Okay? There is a purpose to this, because you have to be ready for the great spiritual warfare, the conflict that is coming, the battle between the heavens and the earth. There is a battle, of course. There is a battle, of course. There is always a battle. This is a battle for your soul. For your soul. You want to be a dead soul where you are soulless? You don't have a soul. Then you will be in the devil's army. But when you have a soul, you have a choice. You have free will. You want to keep that soul, and you want to ascend to where you need to be, so that we can become, so that we can create this new world that we're trying to create as different species. There is not only one species. There are different realms. There are different dimensions. Just because you cannot see it, it does not mean that it does not exist. What do you think? Think about this. You think that you're just getting up every day and you're doing your 9 to 5, you're getting up and you're going to work and you're trying to make a living, and you know you want to take your kids to college and this and that, but look at it for real. You're doing the 9 to 5 pretty much every day. Okay, every day you getting up 5, 6 days a week, and you do your 9 to 5, and then you come home. It's either 8 to 10 hours, 8 to 12 hours. By the time you're done, how many hours supposedly in a day? Although time is an illusion, but I'm going by what this realm concentrates on, because they created a time cycle so that you can see, so that you think that time is going by. And okay, you think that time is going by because of the vessel that you're in. Because of the vessel that you're in, they have created a time cycle, okay, 24 hours a day. So let's go back to you working 8 to 12 hours. So after those hours are over, then you're going back, how many hours you have left? Let's say you work 8 to 12 hours. On a 12-hour basis, you basically have 12 hours left to equal 24 hours. In those 12 hours, you may sleep 6 to 8 of them. Yeah? So then how many you have left to actually have free time of your own? I mean, like to go online, to do your hobbies, whatever it is. You don't have a lot of time when it comes to this 24-hour frequency that is on this realm. So your hell on this realm is basically you getting up doing this 9 to 5, and you in this matrix of a cycle that you are constantly repeating. Now that is an example of the hell I just gave you. Now what is your own personal hell? You have other people, that other souls, I should say, that say you're not working. You know, you're doing something else. But what you deciding to do, whether it is, I don't know, some souls are chemically dependent on certain things. You know, you're getting up every day to find your chemicals to put in your vessel, to put in your spirit, you know, because you are a low vibrational spirit. You know, you're not consciously awake. You're not consciously aware of what is going on, because you are in a negative state. So what is your own personal hell? Each of the souls that are on this realm have their own personal hell, their own personal cycle that they're repeating over and over. But the major thing is that we were not brought here to stay here in that mindset. You understand? We were brought here so that we can contribute to the great spiritual warfare that is about to happen. I'm not here to talk about when that is about to happen. Of course it's happening, because right now is the fight for souls. Whether you're losing your soul or you're keeping your soul. This is a great fight here. It is a fight for souls, for the devil and God's great spiritual warfare that is coming ahead. So, the message here is, this is not just about you and your family or you as a singular. It is about we as a plural. What was your purpose for coming on this realm? This is a prison. You understand? So when people speak of the matrix and you're going round and round in the matrix, this is a prison, okay? This is a prison that we're on. This is a prison, your own personal hell. God gave the devil this earth so he can rule. Okay, look at what is going on around you. This is his realm, okay? So God gave him the opportunity to prove what he set out to prove, of what he said about how many souls he will have that enter his army for the great spiritual warfare. Because God is a free will loving God. He will not suppress the spirit. He gives you free will to do as you wish, to choose a side, but also you have a mission to accomplish. If you decide that you're not ready for this mission, your purpose in this spiritual life, this journey, this journey that you're on, all you're gonna do is, once this vessel dies, and you're gonna need a new one, once the vessel that you're in has aged on this realm, because that is what they set into intention on this realm. You understand? Once it's old and you need a new one. Once it's old and it dies, all you're gonna do is go back into the cycle and come back again in another vessel, but the same energy, the same spirit, whether it is negative or whether it is positive. And you're gonna do it all over again because you get another chance. Because the great war has not yet come. You get another chance to save your soul or to lose it. Because there will be a final conflict where the souls that are already lost, you won't be able to come back. You won't be able to come back. There is no coming back. Because once the new world has been evolved and created, we're going to live a different type of, we're going to be in a different type of being, a different type of living. We're going to live together as species, different realms are going to come together. You know, there's going to be some things that you're going to be awakened to what's really going on around you and what you're seeing. Okay, what you're seeing now is nothing compared to what you will be seeing. And you'll be believing, and you're not going to be in shock because you have already going to be in the consciousness of awareness, of knowing who you are as a spirit, as a soul, of knowing what is going on and what is your purpose of being here. Okay? So I just want to give a message as to what is going on around you with the distractions of this realm, of how it has evolved, how it is evolved. Yes, you see it all around you. You see it all around you. These are energies. You understand? They're negative energies versus positive energies. And for you to decide which side that you're on. So in order for you to know what is going on here, you have to evolve as a spirit. And the only way to do that is to go within. When you go within, because each of us have a soul, that is the God that is within you. You understand? That is how you connect to source, so that you know what is going on. You sit within in your quietness. You sit in the darkness and you connect within to your soul, and you will begin to see things. You understand? You will begin to know your purpose on this realm, so you can start creating and living your purpose, so that you don't come back to this matrix. What I'm saying is that even you can live in this matrix and be evolved. You can be consciously aware, so that your soul is aligned, so that you won't struggle on this realm. You know that these negative energies, they cannot attach themselves to you. They cannot create havoc for your purpose, in this purpose, this life that you're living, until the great conflict is here. You can have heaven on this realm, okay? When they're speaking of heaven and this earth, you can have heaven on this earth by you going within and you evolving your consciousness. You becoming consciously aware of what is going on. You begin to see things for what they are, not for what is presented to you. Because what is presented to you, that is not real. That is an illusion. Okay? Because once the vessel, if you live in this illusion and you keep your eye closed, your third eye, you don't become consciously aware of what is going on. Your third eye is that conscious awareness. Okay, you don't become consciously aware of what's going on. Then you repeat the matrix. You stay in the matrix and you do it over again. And you keep doing it over again until you become consciously aware of what is going on, until the great final conflict of this spiritual warfare. But this is the beginning. This has begun from lifetimes. This is not the first. Most of us are old souls. We are here repeating this because this is our purpose. This is what we decided to do. We elected to bring as many souls as we can. We have the negative that is to accumulate as many souls as they can for the negative side. And then we have those that are spiritually conscious and aware to bring souls to the new world, to open up the eyes and see who you are as a spirit for the great conflict that is coming. So I'm not going to keep going too much into this because I'm sure there are some of you out there that don't understand. You probably, she's talking crazy, which I'm not even going to go into that because it's irrelevant. Because, like I said, for those who have ears to hear, let them hear. You understand? For those who have eyes to see, let them see. If it's not currently for you right now, raise your vibration, because that means you are in a low vibration. Raise your vibration before your time in this vessel has diminished to where this vessel dies and then you come back as reincarnated into a different vessel. You shape shift into a different vessel to do this all over again because you have not completed your purpose. But you have to choose a side because it is serious. You have to choose a side. Okay, because once you go on to the negative side, your soul is lost. Okay? Your soul is lost. Of course, people speak of repent, where you've learned that you've done something wrong, where you're aware of your sins. You repent, meaning you make up for your karma. You take your karma. Just because you've learned your lesson doesn't mean that you're not going to receive what you've sown. That is what's called karma. You have to work through that. So then when you become recycled again, you start working on good karma. You start bringing souls. You start teaching what you know. You start living in your purpose. You understand? But let me get out of that message for now. But like I said, I hope your souls are doing well. I hope everyone is doing well. This is where we're at, people. This is where we're at. So right now, this is the great gathering, of the choosing of sides. You know, which side are you on? Once you've chose a side, of course, you have to accumulate and bring souls to that side. You can keep them in the dark, in the matrix, or you can help them evolve. Conscious awareness. But in the end, there will be a great conflict. And it will be final, because we're getting ready for this great spiritual warfare. Because it has to come to pass. It is a prophecy. Because the new world has to be evolved, and we have to live. We have to live as a species, different species together. We have to create a new world, because this one is dying, okay? So that is the message I have today. I like to shuffle the cards to do something with my hands. You understand? Cards want to fly out. Why you want to fly out? Let me take off my glasses. I have to take my glasses off. I just need it for the computer, basically. Okay, this was upside down. This is the movement card. Okay. Fortune, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Staves. Wow. I'm telling you, this is all about purpose. This is all about purpose. Passion, what you were brought here to do, your soul purpose, your heart. This is not logical. This is from within. This is from within of what's going on, so that we can evolve as a people to the new world. Yes, not as a people, but as a species, as spirits to the new world. This is about the movement of the great spiritual warfare, the gathering, you understand, the harvesting of creating this new world. So I wish you all love. I wish you love, and I wish you peace. I wish you conscious awareness. So that is my message for today. And while I'm here on this realm, I do have some things to do. So I'm gonna go about my day. And you know my quote I always leave for you guys. Let me pull this back up. I never say goodbye. I never say goodbye. You understand? Meaning, love you later. That is what I use, love you later. So I'll talk to you guys later. And I hope for those who can hear, who have ears to hear and to see, you understand. Or me, I always do my research, but it's a journey. It's a journey, and it's not easy, because people, this is a warfare. It's not easy. I never claim for it to be easy. This is a fight. You understand? It's not easy, but it is doable. This is the purpose, and it has to be done, whether you're aware of it or not. Eventually, going through cycle after cycle in the matrix, eventually you will become aware. Yes? So, peace and love, guys. Love you later.